Commodore, the Ghosts are in serious trouble. They tracked down the Locust Queen, the Locust mothership. They engaged it in battle, but the situation doesn't look good. If we don't help them, they'll be wiped out. We must leave immediately.
Engaged it in battle? Where? How? I thought the Ghosts stayed out of fights.
That's correct. But the Locust Queen could spell the end of their entire race. Commodore, please. Time's running out.
What do you know about this Locust Queen? What's going on? Last time it was mentioned, you said you had no significant information on it. Now I find the Ghosts have launched an attack without telling anyone, and I'm supposed to bail them out? Trust is a two-way street, Commander. How can we help when you're so secretive?
There's a time and a place for all this, Commodore. While you're up there on your high horse, the Ghosts are getting slaughtered.
Perhaps they should have waited for our permission rather than going it alone. If they destroy the Locust Queen, we may never learn the secret of defeating the mechanoids.
The Ghosts don't need your permission to defend themselves. If we don't stop the Locusts, they'll consume all life forms, humans included. We can't let it escape.
Don't lose your cool, Commander. I have no intention of leaving the Ghosts to fend for themselves. We need to find out how they disabled the mechanoids and stop them from sucking the whole galaxy dry. Admiral Anderson placed the battleship Guardian under my command at the beginning of the week. Commander Hilary Carson can't wait to prove her talent. Here's her chance.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Nexus the Jupiter Incident. And that is right, we are fighting the Locust Queen in this mission. I have already done as much customization as I can, although I will go through it again, just in case I've missed something. I believe I can upgrade, yes, your ECM system, and also, let's confirm that, and also the particle Gatling gun could do with being probably upgraded to a magma, but no, we've got Quark support engines, we've got light riders on. This thing hasn't got any resources to spend. I've got as many flash fighters as I can have, although I do still have some spark fighters. I could probably do with just swapping probably my gunboats out for more fighters, although there's no point in that one. I could probably swap these gunboats out for fighters just in case I'm going to have more resources available to me in the next missions, so I don't see why not. We're not going to need those. We are going to need those, and we're not going to need those. So let's have lots and lots of fighters, because the Locusts are a pain in the arse, and we shall see why in just a second. And also we have the battleship, as you would have noticed in the briefing there. We have the siege laser, which we're going to use to full effect, I might add.
They're all dead. We're too late.
Maybe they should have waited for help. They wouldn't be dead. All you had to do was stay cloaked, tell everybody that you found the Locust Queen, and let us come and kill it. Then you could have helped. Not that the Ghosts would be much use in the fight, because there's no systems for them to destroy. It's a bug.
What an abomination! Let's erase it from the galaxy!
And we shall, with laser fire.
Commodore Cromwell, my ship is equipped with a siege laser.
We can use it against her if you wish.
Absolutely. Right. First off, we are going to deploy all fighters.
Affirmative.
Now we are going to group these guys. Group 1. Siege laser mode. That. And they should all travel in formation to power the siege laser. Once the Brutus and the Sparta decide which side they're actually going to go on, we want to follow the Guardian. The problem about deploying fighters is that the amount of radio chatter that happens. We're upside down now, okay. I mean, it's kind of, well, it's kind of immersive, I suppose, but at the same time it's also really aggravating. Actually, what I haven't done yet is set everybody's shield power to that, because we are going to need it at that. And let's have you actually move at a reasonable clip. We're not going to use all of our power for the engines just to get with... Hopefully it will let us get within siege range without draining all our energy. However, since the Locusts love draining shields and weapon power, we are going to have to slow down. We'll get there eventually. Got all of our fighters patrolling. We're just waiting for all of the enemy fighters, which are little white dots, to realise we're coming their way and come after us. Here they come, all of them straight for the Guardian. Watch the flak fly. Our fighters should get involved. They're all patrolling, so hopefully we won't actually lose too much. After all, we are going for siege laser. We're going to hit it until it's disabled, and then we're going to scan it.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
And look at it just kick more and more out. They really don't like the Guardian. So hopefully the Guardian's energy stays up, because it is currently at half energy. And we're in fighter range, or bomber range, but we're not in artillery range yet.
Our squadrons are under attack.
Now they're attacking our squadrons. But hopefully they won't put up too much of a fight. We have already lost a fighter.
Warning. We are under
A bunch of
attack.
fighters, actually.
We have lost a fighter.
We've lost several.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
We just need to edge closer and closer to the mothership.
Enemy squadron destroyed.
Look at them all just coming out. I mean, that is ridiculous. Especially with the amount of
Warning.
special
Our
energy we're using.
squadrons are under attack.
Because they will go for disabling the siege laser first. Right, we are almost in artillery
Warning.
range.
Fighter squadron destroyed. We have lost a fighter.
We are losing all of our fighters now.
Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed.
Come on, deploy that siege laser.
Sir, our equipment is being damaged. We must have entered some kind of a force field.
Destroyed.
It's an ionizing field. The Queen has deployed it. We're only at the fringes. It will be much stronger inside.
Squadron.
Can we do anything to counter it?
Negative. It is unknown biotechnology. We can only hope it does not
Here we
destroy
go.
the ship completely.
Warning. Shield disabled. Warning. Weapon disabled. Warning. Shield down.
Okay, we are pretty much out of fighters. We need to get this done now.
Enemy squadrons destroyed. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack. Warning.
Otherwise we're going to have to
Fighter
restart the
squadron
mission.
Destroyed.
That was one hit.
Warning.
Second hit.
Engine disabled.
Come on.
Warning.
All we need to do is
Weapon disabled.
disable it. And then we can get the Angel Wing or the Brutus, whichever one.
All
No, don't-
squadrons annihilated.
Don't disengage.
Shield down. Warning. Incoming enemy
Third hit.
bombers. Warning.
Where is the...
All engines.
Where's the Sparta going?
Warning. Shield disabled. Warning. Fighter squadron destroyed.
Why has the Sparta just decided to bugger off over there?
All squadrons annihilated.
Commodore, I must remind you that obtaining the Queen's weapon is of paramount importance.
Right, we've
If we
disabled
fail
it.
to do so, we may miss out on our last chance to save Earth.
In position.
I don't want anyone to be hitting this thing. I just need it scanned.
Receiving data. Just one more minute and I'll have unraveled their secret.
Give it a good old scan. Double scan. We didn't lose the Sparta, which is good. And of course, now that it's disabled, it won't kick out any more fighters. And we survived with
Understood.
four fighters survived. And that was literally it. It was the Sparta's own fault for getting itself killed. It didn't actually lose that much, just a fire cloud weapon generator and its ion stream engine. Should have stayed in formation like a good ship.
I've got it. I have the required information.
Scientific.
Using the data we gathered, I think I can design a replica
Got
of
it.
the Queen's energy skeeter weapon. It's by no means a final solution, but we will no longer be defenseless against the mechanoids.
At last, there'll be no more running from fights. Spread the word. The Queen is dead.
Not quite, but it will be in a minute. Ah, never mind. I was going to siege laser. I didn't think the mission was going to end, but never mind. Look at that, we killed 73 warriors and 74 workers. That was ridiculous. But yes, we do actually have plenty of time left, so let's go on to the next one.
They ordered that I return home. I realize that the colony is not my real home, but a weary spacefarer like myself needs all the solace he can get. Home sounds so much more comforting than Central Command, even if the name is a lie. NOAA's scientists towed the body of the recently defeated Locust Queen to their orbital laboratories and pulled it to pieces. Apparently, their efforts are already bearing fruit. In addition to discovering the secret of the energy skeeter weapon, they claim to have made several important breakthroughs as a result of their findings. The Angel Wing has returned so that the prototype anti-mechanoid weapon can be mounted on the ship. As for our future, returning to Earth no longer seems like a suicide mission. However, the odds are still heavily stacked against us. Angel has reassured us that our chances of defeating the entity grow larger by the day. Naturally, she is central to our success. Her personality has undergone rapid changes since she occupied and ultimately merged with the weakened mechanoid body. It frightens me to say it, but it is almost as if she is gradually becoming a mechanoid herself. But this is no time for pre-fight jitters. Even if I knew for certain that she was untrustworthy, there would be little I could do to oppose her. The Vardrags don't see it that way. We're starting to run into problems. The Angel Wing has undergone many changes. Despite our best efforts to keep the Vardrags in the dark, sooner or later, they were bound to find out. Our new power terrifies them. They are utterly controlled by their primal fear of the mechanoids. I'm afraid that the time draws near where they will demand the destruction of Angel and the Angel Wing. We could never agree to this. Tensions are already fraught. Such an impasse could only lead to open conflict. In order to prevent the situation deteriorating, my childhood friend, Rob Scheinman, has traveled to the main Vardrag system, hoping that a personal visit may achieve better results. On my part, I have initiated negotiations with the Vardrag garrison, defending the Alpha Gate, requesting permission to pass through. As I expected, they avoided the issue on several occasions, but recently they have stopped responding to our communications altogether. Unable to account for this behavior, we have dispatched one of our frigates to the Alpha Gate to find out what is going on.
Well. You can have a guess at what's going on. They're all dead.
Rear Admiral Cromwell, the Vardrag station, the gatekeeper, is not answering our hails, and we have lost contact with our scout ship. Put your fleet on alert and find out what's going on.
Not very good scout ship if it didn't report anything back. That's what scouts are meant to do, isn't it? I don't think the alternative name for scout was suicide. Alright, I am here in the fitting screen and I have decided to go for laser setups on the light ships, and we've also had upgrades to railguns and energy shells, and put an energy skeeter on the Avalanche, just in case, either for this mission or for when we actually go and fight the mechanoids. We are going to need more than one energy skeeter. I've also had to do something a little, you know, not... well, a little cheaty, but because the mission that we're currently on is actually bugged, that will cause the game to crash. So I've had to make note of that to avoid it. But other than that, we've got gunboats back and fighters back. Lots of gunboats. We've got fighters in here and none in there, apparently. Let's get some fighters back in the frigates. And we should be ready for the mission, hopefully. Let me just quickly save it. And let's go find out what we are fighting. Well, the Vardrags are still here.
Sir, we've got the Fox Scout frigate on visual. It's been destroyed. Lieutenant, hail the Vardrags.
I don't expect we'll get much of an answer. Look, Rear Admiral.
A mechanoid? What the hell is it doing here?
Does it matter? Let's get the hell out of here before it pounces on us. We've already got one. We're not planning on opening a menagerie.
We're not going anywhere. We have to find out what's happened here. Think of it as an opportunity to test our energy skeeter weapon.
I knew it. Typical.
Well, the mechanoids aren't in their bodies at the moment, correct?
They are inside the ships.
They took control of the Vardrag ships. Why aren't they attacking us?
Until we are identified by a mechanoid as an enemy, they will not waste unnecessary energy chasing us down.
What are they still doing here? They must have taken these ships for a reason.
Perhaps they could not completely take over the guidance systems.
There might be something in that. The Vardrags are tightly bound to their machines. The link is almost organic.
Theories are no good to me. We need rock-solid information. I want to know if the mechanoids are heading for Noah Colony. Understood.
Okay, let us get this on. And why the Angel Wing's moving, I haven't told it to go anywhere. Camera, thank you. Attach. Right, let's go and say hi to the closest Vardrag here. Hopefully nothing goes too wrong. Yeah, we've not had to fight any Vardrags. Let's see what they can do to us. What we want to do is, hopefully, just disable these Vardrags. I don't particularly want to blow them all up, and I believe it is the shield on the Serenity that crashes the game when you disable it. But we're going to move from ship to ship.
Warning. We are under
Angel, why hasn't the mechanoid fired at us?
It does not consider us hostile. It has identified us as a mechanoid.
Is that a good thing?
Handy. Right, well it is shooting at the Sparta. I'm going to get the Brutus to recon it.
target hides special information.
Of course it does. It's got lasers.
Yes, sir.
In position.
Hold position, please. I don't know why the Brutus decided to go and run into it.
The Vardrag shield is hindering my scan. I think there may be survivors on the ship. Vardrags, Raptors, or something else, I don't know. I do not recommend dispatching our commandos in any case. They won't make it through the shield.
Okay, what we need to do is, I wanted to find the its anti-ship lasers.
Affirmative.
If we get the Brutus and the Sparta to just laser it to death. Since it's got shields, we've got the heavy lasers. We laser its lasers, we should be alright. This might be a long mission, so... Angel Wing's got no lasers, the Avalanche has got no lasers, so... we're relying on the priest and the Sparta to do it. Oh, I forget that the Sparta's got a white light.
We gave the mechanoids enough time to recognize that we are not one of their kind. I cannot mislead them indefinitely.
Sir, one of the mechanoids has become active. Excellent. Time for us to see how effective our energy skeeter weapons are. Aye, aye, sir. Nice
There we
work,
go.
people. Let's lure the others out too. We'll nail every last one of them bastards.
You mustn't underestimate the mechanoids. They'll recharge themselves by using the weapons on the Vardrak ships. We can't defeat them on our own.
Evacuate.
Damn these godforsaken machines.
Rear Admiral, please. Listen to me just this once. Let's find out what we need to know and get out of here.
Affirmative.
It would seem that a station just exploded.
Warning. Engine disabled. Task complete. Warning. All engines disabled.
Understood.
Everything just got disabled on the avalanche. I'm pretty sure these are supposed to have well, he's really not taking no for an answer, is he? Alright, well if it doesn't.
Shield down. Warning. Our squadrons are under attack.
Oh, its energy skeeter has decided to explode.
Target device disabled.
Come on, drain it.
Warning. Shield down. Target device disabled.
What is the avalanche doing?
Disabled. Task complete.
Understood.
Okay, we're gonna have to take out the weapons.
Task complete.
It seems to fire the plasma weapons at the mechanoids to make them alive again.
Yes, sir.
Task complete.
Just waiting.
Target device disabled. Warning. We are under attack. Target
Well,
device
yeah.
disabled.
I thought the Vardrags had anti-ship lasers, but apparently not.
The Vardrak weapons can't reach it. It can't recharge itself. We've defeated it.
Do you honestly believe that?
Target
No.
device disabled.
Okay, we've had another one come out.
Understood. Affirmative.
Oh, we've had one split. That is
Aye, aye, sir.
amazing. Come on, use your energy skeeters.
Task complete.
Aye, aye, sir.
Task complete.
Aye, aye, sir. Understood.
Target device disabled. Task complete. Task complete.
Right, well that makes things a tad more challenging. Just waiting for the IP drive to go down so I can disable its shields.
Target device disabled.
There we go. And if we take out all the engines as well, then it can't run.
Warning, we are under attack.
Okay, the Spartan has decided to come in range of the Serenity, which was not a very smart thing to do on his part.
Target device disabled.
We are actually going to probably have to just fast forward through this so that we can get it done in time. Basically, all I'm going to do is this to each ship. I'm going to disable them and move on to the next one. That's the IP drive down. Get the engines down. Take the shield out. Scan it and move on.
Target device disabled. Enemy ship disabled.
Oh, the other two jumped out. Okay.
Where are they going?
They're heading for the star portal. Their current speed doesn't come close to the maximum speed of their interplanetary drives.
Lieutenant, report this to the Central Command immediately. Copy that, sir. Report forwarded.
Okay. Well, it looks like we won't have to carry on with... We were supposed to scan all the ships, but... I think it was because we knocked out the IP drive that it triggered the rest of them to leave, so... we might end up doing that mission again, just so we can actually scan all the ships. Yeah, we will end up redoing that, but that is essentially what the mission is. It's just disabling the ships and not the IP drives. And scanning them. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I shall do that off camera because otherwise everyone's going to get bored. Thank you all for watching. You can like and leave a comment to help me improve with my videos and my channel. And subscribe for more. And I shall see you all again later.